Hey everybody, I wanted to make a mess and knock stuff off so y'all could watch. I wanted to come to you right quick and do a little sort of a mail call. I got a package. I had a warning. It was not a warning. I had no. He let me know there was something coming. I was expecting, nothing. I mean, not nothing. See, that all sounds bad. I wasn't expecting this. Let me show you what I got. And I'm not going to tell you who it's from, because if I tell you who it's from, everybody's going to be getting in touch with him. So, send me one too. Yeah, I'm not going to do that to him. And I'm also not going to embarrass him. But I do want him to know that I appreciate it. And so that is what we're doing here. I'm over at a friend's house. If you don't recognize any of this background stuff, I'm at a buddy's house who left his doors unlocked when he went fishing. And I took advantage of it. And that's not entirely true, although it is. Because what he is just... My buddy here has screaming, I'm not going to say his name either since he's out of town right now, I don't know when I'm going to post this. He has screaming internet service. You can't believe the internet service he's got. I came here to upload a video. I'm used to it taking a couple of hours to upload a video. And so I thought, while I'm here, I can do a couple of other things, including this. And pretty much before I could get finished getting set up for this, the video was done uploading. And I also, while I was here, hung a couple of bug zappers. Mosquitoes here, you can't believe the mosquitoes we got here right now. We don't get a lot of rain, and when we do, the mosquitoes make the most of it. And there goes one right there, in fact. Let me tell you, that's going to bug me now the whole time I'm doing this, knowing I want to kill him. Let me tell you, we got mosquitoes by the clouds. I can hardly even go into my garden. I got so many mosquitoes. And at my place, I've got 5 bug zap. The big guy here, I got 6 of those. I got 6 of those outside doing their job, and a small one in my shop. Now the small one in the shop, I'm okay when I'm in there mostly, but outside, especially up when I get back to where the garden is, and the reason that's where they're really bad, and the reason why is we've got a little lake bottom. I think I've told y'all about this. We've got what's called playa lakes around here, and the playa lakes, when we get a lot of rain, they fill up and become little reservoirs for a short time, and then depending on how dry it is, as to how fast the water soaks in. It's been really dry, so the water's soaking fast, but we've got a lot of rain and it keeps refilling them, and mosquitoes go nuts. I'm not sure I should say what I'm thinking about doing back there, and I don't know if I will. Some people will take and pour a gallon of diesel in those playa lakes, and the oil, and it doesn't really hurt the vegetation, and there's no fish, nothing living in it that's going to hurt. But it does put that little coating of oil over the top that will keep the mosquitoes from being able to come up and hatch. I do that with olive oil in the standing water things, buckets, barrels, whatever around my house that I keep for watering plants and stuff. A little bit of olive oil do the same thing, and anything can drink that, and it's no big deal. But we're way off point. I got his 2 bug zappers hung up. We hung the small one in the front and the big one in the back, and they're going crazy. It just got dark, and those bug zappers are getting after it. That makes me happy. So, I figured while I was here using his screaming fast internet, I would do a little mail call video, and which is why we're all here. Boy, do I know how to take a while to get to the point or what? I should get an award for that. I don't know if there is one. Anyway, look what he sent. He sent this box, and it doesn't have a name on it, so I can even show you that. He says, "Hey Rob, just a little something to thank you for all the support you've given me. Love you, brother." I don't think I've given him that much support, but he thinks so, and I'm glad. But he's worthy of whatever support anybody would give him, as long as it's good support. He's got a great channel, and if he tells me it's okay, maybe I'll put something in the comments. A lot of y'all will probably figure it out anyway. Good things get out like that. But he sent this, and I didn't have a clue when I opened it up. It said Ridge Runner. I thought it might be some socks or something, exercise running socks. I thought that's kind of nice. That'll be nice to have. I see Ridge Runner. That makes me think of, here I go drifting off again, squirrel. If any of y'all are old enough, probably not, to have watched Gunsmoke when you were kids, Festus Hagen, who, if you remember Festus Hagen, in the show, was from Tennessee. And there was one episode where somebody didn't like him, and that's what they called him, as Ridge Runner. And he didn't like it very much. But this says Ridge Runner, and inside is this. Isn't that kind of cool? In fact, isn't that a whole lot cool? These are beautiful. These are beautiful. There's a couple of folders in here. A little lock back folder right there. These are just pretty. knives. They are nice and good and sharp. And you know what? I hadn't opened this. This might not be a lockback. Yeah, it is right there. And I am looking forward. I started to say I'm looking forward to using them. But a lot of y'all that know anything about me know if I get something nice and new and pretty, I might not use it because I want it to stay nice and new and pretty, and I don't want to hurt it or get dirt on it or make it look bad or whatever else. And I know that's wrong. I know if somebody gives you something, you're supposed to use it. That's the way you honor it. But if you got something nice and pretty, you want to take care of it. My wife might appreciate that, actually. She's nice and pretty. Do I take care of her? I hope so, baby. It's got this little two blade folder. Now, this style, I don't know what that type of blade, what that particular style is called, but I love that shape of a blade. To me, that reminds me of the old style whittling and carving knives that the old timers used to carry. My granddad and a lot of my uncles all had knives with blades that were like that. They are good all-purpose blades. I could go on and on about these knives, but they are just really cool, nice knives. I believe I could bone out a chunk of meat with this guy right here pretty easy. So, brother, thank you for sending this. I was not expecting anything like this. I truly wasn't. I had no idea. When I opened this up, I couldn't believe it. You shouldn't have, but I'm glad you did. I owe you one now. That'll take me some thinking, trying to figure that out. But these are really nice, and we can title this one the mail call video from a good friend, or how to turn a 3-minute video into a 6-minute video. That's not, for me, that's pretty good. Anyway, brother, thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. And if you want me to, we'll tell everybody who you are and I'll send them your way, but otherwise, my secret. So, cheers, y'all. I turn the camera off.